Welcome back, part 2. So, Mrs. T found this hook. You can reach right up here and get them clamps, pop them loose. Ain't that cool? If you hadn't checked out part 1, go check that out. You'll see the start of this building. Today, we're gonna get some rafters put up and a few more things. Y'all stick around. So, framing square, reason being is so our hook stays in the middle, because we're going on this lower beam, and I'm gonna clamp right on each side here. This just kind of gets me centered so it don't be teeter-tottering and stuff. Something like that. This right here is our Rafter Setter 6000. A friend of ours, Brian, loaned this to us. They use it to hang ropes and trees, and I don't know. It's a Rafter Setter today. All right, I can't see what I'm doing from back here. We're gonna try and get this right. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Shadows in my chest, river run wild, can't lay me to rest. Crows scream above, where the branches twist. Swamp fire burns cold in a devil's fist. Let it ride, let it roll, deep into the ground. Truth ain't clean, nothing makes it right. Through the steam, skull in the water, shattered old dream. Roots dig deep, the earth it groans. When life's this raw, it's your marrow, it's your bones. Let it ride, let it grow, sink into the dirt. Life ain't soft, it's meant to hurt.
So now that all the rafters are up, we double checked that we're level this way. We're gonna level the other way, just not yet. I'll tell you why in a little bit. But these are all nice and level this way, and we're gonna put our cross braces up next. In case y'all are wondering, that's the dark green color we were talking about. So, let's get these up here. There's already a hole. Sweet. Now, so these end up all even. What I'm going to do is measure from the bottom up to there, and I'm going to put a mark on every post. That way they're all nice and even going down. All right, that's all those angles put up. This front wall is positioned how I want it with the road. So we're going to anchor this one to the ground. Once it's anchored, we're going to square it up. So 2 20-foot sticks of rebar. What I'm going to do is cut these off. Since they're 20 foot, I'm going to cut them off 5 foot long. We're going to put 4 in each base, but just the front one for right now. Once we get it squared, we'll do the back side. Where is my mark? Just like that. So my plan on that rebar is the T-post driver. Pretty big opening there. Now I could weld a nut on the end of this, but I'm just going to heat it up, bend it over. That'll give me something that'll lock into that base plate. I'll show you that in a minute too. All right. Perfect. All right. Now we're also going to go back. Although we've got these in, I'm going to go back and we're still going to put some screw-in ones down in the base. This ought to hold us in position for now. That thing is hot. Dang it. This is going to take a while. That was getting kind of loud. Load 15 tons, what do you get? Another day over and deeper in debt. Spinning. Oh, wait. And I got how many more? Oh, Lord. So first off, we got to measure the width of this thing on this end and that end to make sure it's 25 or 28 feet outside to outside. Problem is, Mrs. T can't come help me hold the tape. Let me show you my plan. So I got me a little pair of needle nose vice grips with little pieces of fuel line on there. I'm just going to stick it up here, get my 0 to the edge, and clamp it. Just like that. Once we get this width done, then we'll do crossways. Then we'll put the rebar on the ground on this side. Where we at? Boy, I tell you what, that bad boy is close. She's close, real close. So give her a little bopperoonie. I'm gonna have to go back here and do it. front side. Only off about 1 inch. Let me bap it. That's like downtown dog pound. So the other way has got 4110 here. I mean, yeah, 4210. We're at 41.7. So that side there needs to move forward about 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches. I tear up the golf cart. Was this gonna work? Tell you what, if it don't, I'll go get the tractor. That'll make it happen, Captain. Nope. Let's put a little more jerk to it. That moved. We gained a little bit on it there. Let's give it one more jerk. All right, let's try it again. That might have done it. All right, where are we at? All right, let's check the other direction. So we are at 42, 8.5. What? Doggone it, that's over 1 foot. I gotta come back this way over 1 foot. I gotta go get the tractor. Golly. I ought to known my guys poured the pad square. You see how close it is to the edge back there? And up here, there's my foot right there. That'll move it. So I'm guessing I'm gonna come back about 1 foot. All right, we're sitting about 42, 5 3/4. Let's check the other side. Dang it, I got to go back the other way now. Doggone it. T-Bone, you should have done that before you put the frame up. Yeah, I know. Well, what I did, I went back and measured, make sure I was 28 foot up there, 28 foot back here. Now let's see where we're at. All right. 42.4. 42 foot, 4 inches. All right. What? About 1/4 inch off? That's perfect. Well, now I'll do is drive some rebar in the ground, and I gotta level these posts this way. Put some screws in them. Then we're ready for sheet metal. And trim, gable ends, electrical. There's a lot to go. All right, so I got one of these little carpenter levels. They come with a strap. I lost mine, but they do have magnets on them. Use one of them. But what I'm gonna do is use the 4 foot level just to make sure I get this bad boy right. Right about there, and run some screws in. Let's sit it on down here where I can see. That's perfect. That's like that's like downtown dog pound. Appreciate y'all tuning in to T-Bone After Hours. I'm T-Bone. We get all this screwed up. We'll be back soon with part 3. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you soon. Oh yeah.
T-Bone's black, red and black. Hat on head, hair down his back. Fixing mowers, cash in hand. Grease stained shirt, wrench in hand. Mower's broke, but he got a plan. T-Bone thinks I'm over this land. Bad gas in the air, thick. Oil's dripping down so slick.